If you read the title of this video, you know exactly what you're getting into, where I try crazy TikTok makeup trends. I found a couple of new ones that are hacks in order to make your makeup look more amazing, so we're gonna get right on into it. Okay, this first makeup hack is by taking your blush and putting it under your foundation. So I am fully primed and ready to go. I use the Meredith Duxbury / Morphe primer. It's one of my favorites, really makes your skin glisten. But this creator has a really good technique of putting blush under your foundation. So we're gonna watch and then we're gonna do it.
I like to use a mix of celebrity makeup techniques, so I always start with underpainting with some cheek and lip stain. Key here is applying it with a brush. It'll help you blend it out without staining your fingers. As I pull out my Lancome foundation, not putting it directly onto our face, onto the back of your hand. You're gonna use the foundation brush to apply it. Use the brush to apply thin layers, build up the coverage so that it looks very skin-like. This gives the illusion of me having perfect skin because it looks like I'm not wearing any makeup from like right here. We're gonna spot conceal a little bit. This is a special technique. I only put the color on my orbital bone. Take your sponge and blend out along that orbital bone, kind of lightly moving up, but don't go right underneath your eye where it would be.
Okay, so she gives us a lot of tips and tricks. I don't have the same blush product that she does, but I have something very similar. It's Pixie by Patira, and she puts it under her eyes, a little bit on her nose, and on her eyelid. I'm so nervous. Look at how pigmented that is. Little stipple brush. She's so red. Oh, and she put it like on her eyes too. Oh no. Is this gonna be a flop on me? I'm really nervous. I mean, she goes in with concealer later, so I'm just gonna like keep going with it. Why did hers like blend so well towards the bottom? Like, do I just need to go in with my fingers? Okay, that's really working. I have a feeling my face is gonna be red like this for a minute. Okay, we're just gonna ignore it and we're gonna move on to her next tip. Foundation, back of your hand. We're just going in with our hands. And this product is the Bare Minerals, which is very sheer. Like, I usually don't like using this product on its own. I usually like to put a setting powder on over because I just think it's kind of a lot. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Oh no, why does it look so bad? She does say she puts concealer over her orbital bone. Okay, I'm gonna take my beauty sponge, blend this in a little bit, because right now it just looks confusing. I just feel like I wasted a lot of the cheek products so far because like a lot of the places I put it on my face, you can't even really see it anymore. Okay, I'm coming around. I'm coming around to like this technique. We have another makeup hack for eyelids anyway, so I think this is good. She's looking into the camera saying like, look how natural it looks. I don't know that I agree, but we're gonna move on to our next TikTok hack. I would rate this one maybe like a 5 out of 10 because I feel like we wasted a lot of that product. And I feel like I used so much of it and only ended up really wanting it like here and on my eyelid. Let's look at the next tip.
If your foundation looks like this at the end of the day, really dry, cakey, and separated, let me help you. This is what I do to get a smooth, flawless base that actually lasts. We're gonna start with our fingers. I'm applying my foundation, or today I'm using a skin tint, and I'm gonna go in.
Okay, so this creator is Kelly Strack Official, and she has a flawless foundation hack. And I accidentally already did part of this where she puts her foundation on with her hands, but I'm curious if she had any other tips towards the end of this video.
Clean hands and apply to my skin. This doesn't have to be perfect, but just smooth it onto your skin. Now, I'm always team Beauty Blender over brush because I think it gives a much more flawless finish. So I'm gonna go in with their new,
I use my Beauty Blender too.
And this is gonna help to not only set the foundation with the setting spray, but also smooth and blend everything flawlessly.
Oh, setting spray. I don't know that spraying your beauty blender is better than just spraying your face, because then your face is getting this product and then you're just using the blender to like place it and put it around. I don't know that that really did anything. How are we feeling about the blush undertones now? I think it's starting to actually look better now that I'm hiding it. But using your hands to put on your foundation, I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10 because I naturally did it. Yes, it's messy, but it worked. But the spraying your sponge with your setting spray, I feel like that's kind of wasteful. That's just my 2 cents. The next hack we have is for like a natural eyeshadow look.
Trying to find the perfect brown for your eyelid, like as a transition shade? Use your bronzer. It's the perfect eyeshadow color, and it's always more cohesive with the rest of your face because you already have this shade on your cheekbones.
Okay, so she says use your bronzer. This is my Estee Lauder bronzer. It is 03 medium deep. No one really tells you like the rules of makeup, and I think that's because you can mix and try different things with your makeup, but certain chemicals aren't gonna work and blend well together. The only way to find that out is trial and error. Okay, so I took the liberty of filling in my eyebrows, and I also did my foundation, which you can very clearly see where the blush now is sitting. It's really starting to grow on me a little bit. I was such a hater in the beginning, but now that I've gotten it to a certain area on my face, I think it looks a lot better. But now we're moving on into using your bronzer as your eyeshadow. We're gonna go right below that pink that we have on our face, so like right here. I'm gonna go on this side too. Always put some underneath your jaw too. Okay, so I'm not really seeing a big difference there, but now we're gonna take a brush and we're gonna put it on our eyelids. I don't know that I love bronzer as eyeshadow. Eyeshadow I really like to be very present and very pigmented, where this feels very sheer and translucent. Do you guys see the difference between this eye and this eye? I mean, I can see the difference, but I don't know that like I prefer this eye over that eye. Let me do the other eye and we'll take a look. I actually really like it now that it's both even. I feel like the overall look that I unintentionally put together is very natural, and I want to finish out the look with a very soft and delicate sort of lip, like a red lip, but maybe a neutral red, and I have the TikTok that will help us achieve that.
If you have a nude lipstick and a red lipstick, you should definitely try this hack. So you know, you apply your favorite nude lipsticks, but then you're like, something is missing. You need a pop of color. I take a red lipstick and you just go over the nude lipstick. I can only achieve this color by mixing nude lipstick with red lipstick, and it adds like a pinch of color to your lips and to your makeup.
Sorry, I was sniffing my I was sniffing my lipsticks. MAC lipsticks have such a iconic smell to them. Like, tell me I'm not the only one who sniffs them. But okay, so she started with a nude lip, so we're gonna start with our nude lip. This is the MAC Business Casual Lust Regular Lipstick, and then we're just gonna mix a little red with it. Okay, that's really pretty. So let me finish this makeup look and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, my full thoughts on the entire TikTok, new ways to make your makeup look good. I'm gonna say that some of them were really good. One I probably won't try again. The first step was putting the blush underneath your foundation. I think it looks good. I'm gonna try a different blush color because it doesn't look natural on me at all. Maybe you need to go for more of like a pink tone or something different. I do like this hack, however. Like putting the blush underneath the foundation was super cool. Love it. I think it looks super great. I think the technique actually works really well with putting the blush down first and then putting your foundation around it. Hack number 2 was using your fingers for putting your foundation on and then using your beauty sponge to put it in on your face. I really liked this, but it's very messy. So many makeup wipes to get all the stuff off my hands. That hack is probably something I won't use. I really like spraying my final setter after everything's done, not on my sponge where it's gonna soak up a lot of the product. Seems a little wasteful in my opinion. The next hack was the bronzer as eyeshadow. I don't think I'm gonna be using this technique anymore. It's not really making my eyes pop at all. If anything, I look kind of bland. It's not really doing it for me. I did, however, really like the lipstick blending hack. Again, I would like to try 2 different lipsticks just to see what that would look like, because I don't think this lipstick goes with this blush at all. Let me know in the comments below if there are any makeup tips and hacks you are going to be trying from this, and also let me know in the comments below if you liked any of these on me and maybe I'm cuckoo bananas and they're actually really good. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you Dareware students in the next upload. Bye everybody! Bye my dear bear cubs!